Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And about 160 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron.
That would have been decent. That would have been the worst shot.
And I think he's going to like that. From 19 feet. Right into the cup. Very, very nicely done. And as we look at the board, top score is 16 under. And now setting up on this par 3. And I think he's going to like that. And this putt's for birdie. Oh, and wouldn't that have been nice? Just didn't drop. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And they are sitting at 7 under par for the event. And now we find ourselves.
It's jittery, but you can look and see what you're doing. Like. I just can't believe how bad the internet is over here. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Or should I say, in this room? It's not like this in the other room. Fine in the other room.
Oh wow, I got away with that.
And that was a feat. Hitting the green here on this par 4 right off the tee.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I got away with that.
And that putt will go for eagle. And as we check the scores, our leader currently sitting at 16 under. And now the 13th hole.
Fuck me, lad, this must be an easy course, this lad.
It's easy-ish, like. If I get I've had a bit of luck here as well.
Yeah, it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff.
Chipped in twice and that was quite lucky.
Okay, and about 145 yards left. And I think he will be pleased with that. Setting up about 12 feet away. Ooh, I thought that one was going to be
That's
in.
insane.
And tapping it in for the par. And after that one, 9 under is the score. And now setting up for this par 5. This one's going to find the fairway.
I need that fast here.
shot he's ended up in the water. He's going to have to re-hit or take a drop.
Didn't hit me fast.
Good job, it's a par 5, I get this close.
And this to save par. Ooh, and it just misses. And this for the bogey.
I wasn't even going to go for that, you know, I shouldn't have gone for that. I looked at my score and thought...
And that hole is going to result in him moving down in the standings.
I was confident what I got. If I got a fast there, I was definitely over.
Yeah. Fast odds about another fucking...
It's looking like it's
10,
heading
15.
to the fairway. And about 100 yards to the pin from here.
Oh, please.
Don't say that to yourself, lads, because I do that and you end up fucking up more.
Should be right at it. More left, maximum left, isn't it?
25 feet from the cup.
Mark,
Yeah.
don't forget to put them clothes in the dryer.
I know, I'm going to bed now, I'm fucked.
Wow. Wider than that.
And this putt's for par. And a nice putt. And he
No, you will,
up
I'll just
on the
keep
leaderboard
you.
after that hole. And next up we have a par 5 hole. And talk about getting a hold of a drive. This is incredible. And about 200 yards to the pin. And going with the 6 iron. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2.
Fucking hell's that a par 5?
Just missing here. And just missing that eagle. That could have been a huge 2 strokes off of their scorecard. But
Doesn't go.
that's how it goes. And our leader currently sitting at 16 under today. And setting up for the par 3 hole.
Only 7 shots off the lead in 80th place.
Yeah, that shows how easy this course is going with if you're 80th.
Yeah, probably does, yeah.
Looks like a 7 iron. You know, this one's a close call. This could be in the
I
rough.
thought that was a bounce.
And this is for birdie.
Was it would have went the other way?
Looked like a curve to me.
This one's about 2 feet from the cup.
Oh. Good line.
Yeah, that was in all the way then.
And I'm thinking one of the stories
Tiny
today
bit
is
more
just the
patient,
amount
was
of
it?
birdies on his scorecard. Just look at that. And as he tees off here on the final hole, he is 7 strokes off the lead. Wonder what's going through his head.
He's like St. Andrews.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Can't go left. Ah,
appears to be heading for the fairway here.
Bunker. Good job on bounce like that.
From about $150. Here is the pitching wedge.
It's in.
And about 4 feet from the cup.
Oh.
For the birdie.
Missed.
Jesus. Caught the all.
Oh no. But my handicap didn't budge.
Just as your proof anyway that how fucking easy that course was.
Oh, I'm surprised my handicap didn't go up there. That's crazy. I mean, it went that
Did you
easy,
get
the
that
green.
score again?
The greens went that easy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you
If
are
you get
ready
those 800
for
here now,
golf.
your handicap will go to
You
about
can join us for this event
19.6.
the TGC Network.
That's my guess.
And our second round action is about to begin. We are as excited as you are, and we are down on the first tee to pick up on the action.
It's like KD, that you gotta have like.
And let's see how he does.
I reckon
today.
if you
Last
get
round,
like
very
7,
good.
800 now.
We're gonna hopefully see
It'll
some
go
of the
up.
same today. Pretty sure he's gonna like that one.
I'll
And
struggle
about
to get
105
that.
yards to the pin from here.
I didn't even look at the winds then.
Ah, you bet.
Going with the 7-iron on this one. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And this for the birdie. Nice little putt. And starting the round off with a birdie is not a bad plan.
Wow, what nationality is he? Jesus. Saya Swiss.
Fucking hell, yeah, what is that?
It's like the Turkish moon. It's like stars. Don't know. I'm good with fucking
And now let's see what
flags,
this
but I haven't
second
a
hole
clue
has in
about it.
store.
It's not Georgia.
Yeah, I don't myself. No, it's not Georgia.
It looks similar to Georgia, but it's not.
It could be Mali, you know.
I don't think we'll
The
find some
African
fairway
continent?
here.
That's definitely not that. That's like green, yellow and red.
Oh shit, yeah. Fucking hell, I know how it was.
Looks like a Polish cherry.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
And nothing wrong with that shot. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. And that one will drop for birdie. And 2 under for the day after that one. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3.
Oh, another challenge.
And here's an 8-iron. Looking good.
It's a bad thing, yeah. Fucking fuck right up.
And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance.
Singapore
to make
it
up
is.
with that next putt in the
Is it
hole.
Singapore, yeah? I got my photo. What did you Google it, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And this one's for par.
Oh, that was just creeping in, you know.
And after that one, 2 under for the day.
The pace was, I didn't hardly put any pace
And now
on.
the 4th hole.
It's telling me to go 13 foot. I wouldn't have even said that was 10. Surely that's making.
And no good. And a
Down.
$190 out here.
8 miles an hour west, east. It's very strange.
And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. Well, not a very great approach shot there. Too much club.
This is dangerous. I'm trying to chip it anyway, and fucking that's very dangerous. If that was a slow, that would have been it.
This one's about 3 feet from the cup.
If that very slow was a slow, that was it.
And after that one, he has gone down in the standings. And setting up for this next tee off, wind could be an issue here. Let's see. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And about $125 away.
And I get in bed, me lad, alright. Stay live though, cause I'll still watch you.
Glad, sweet.
Just need to get comfy and fucking freezing, lad.
Sweet, man.
Come on, I'll watch it on my phone.
Yeah, sure. Too much love.
Just see you in a bit.
And this putt is for birdie. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now teeing off on the par 5.
That's in the bunker.
And he can't be too happy with that shot.
Sake.
And back in the fairway with not a whole lot of distance. And nothing wrong with that shot. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that hole, 2 under. And just about to tee off on this par 3. going with a pitching wedge here. This one's looking good, folks. And that one is on the green with quite a bit of real estate to make up on that next putt. Oh, and the long putt almost drops. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And the 8th hole is next. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass.
Oh my word. Wow. Wow, 9 miles an hour on my face. Jesus Christ.
And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, and that was very close.
Bad.
And tapping in for the par. And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And next up is the par 5. And about 215 to the pin. And this is a 4 iron. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2. That's some fine club work out there. Ooh, and just inches away. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And today, currently sitting at 3 under par. Okay, and the 10th hole. I think you'll like that. From 140 yards out. Going with the 8 iron here. And I think this shot might have a bit too much club. I think that one will play on the green now.
Oh no.
All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And he's going to move up on the leaderboard after that one. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Going with the 9 iron here.
Stay at the flag, man, come on.
From 20 feet. Ooh, just missing here.
Can't do anything in par threes. Nothing at all.
And he's going to move down in the standings after that hole. And let's see what the 12th has in store.
Please give me a fast, please. No. Oh man. Fuck.
And this putt is for birdie. This shot is looking too good. And from that length, my goodness, that was some putt. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. This one's looking pretty good so far. From 130 yards out. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. I think this might be a bit long. And in the end, I think that's going to play on the green here.
Then flick off then, that would make decent.
Ooh, I thought that was going to go. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And setting up now on the 14th tee.
I need, oh, not this fucking hole. No, James got bad memories.
I think he'll be happy with that. And about 245 yards to the pin.
Fuck.
Yeah, this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up.
Full loft. How is it gone 260 yards? How? That just makes no sense. Weird. Just very strange.
And about 4 feet from the cup.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was close. And this putt is for par. And that one's right in the cup. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And this is looking fairway bound. From about 135 yards out. Here's a pitching wedge. And he'll be happy with that. And this putt is for birdie. Oh, that's bad luck there.
Come on, man.
From 15 feet.
Dirty, that. It's in. It's fucking in.
Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And this putt is for bogey. And now we're gonna take a look at the leaderboard. And after that one, 3 under for the day. And now setting up on the 16th tee. Well, I'm pretty sure this is gonna land in the fairway here. And about 235 to the pin from here.
That's good. That's good. Oh, come on.
Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this one's for birdie.
It's gotta be lean. It's got to be lean.
And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And now setting up on the par 3. Looks like a 7 iron. I think he'll like that. And about 17 feet to the cup.
That's fucking not good for me, that mate. That's fucking not good at all, because this is not going in.
And this putt's right around 2 feet.
Fucking shite, man.
And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. Well, so far so good for this one. And from 135 away. He's got to be pleased with that. And about 19 feet to the cup. Ooh, almost. And for the par.
It's just shit. It's just fucking not good enough.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and and we are about to play some golf here on the TGC network. We are getting ready to bring you down to the first tee, and we are going to see how this final round goes here today, folks. Let's go. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Well, that shot actually ended up in the rough. And he's got to be happy with that. And this for the birdie. Ooh, and that was very, very close. This putt's about a 2-footer. And starting the round off with a par, not bad. And teeing off on this par 4.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Well, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway.
It's terrible. Fucking terrible. As soon as I played that, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Go shite.
And I think he will like that. And 18 feet to go here. And for the par. And a nice putt. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. Now let's see what this third hole has in store.
Why do you always this much downhill? This is a fucking joke.
Going with the 9-iron. Okay, he is on. This putt's for birdie. And finishing this one with a good putt. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings.
That has to beat it. That has to beat it. That doesn't beat it, it's a cheat.
Yeah, about 130 yards to go here. From 14 feet.
Okay, I'll definitely not drink it now. Okay, that's flying. Felipe Massa. Jesus Christ.
This one's about 2 feet from the cup.
Just gonna be line on pa.
Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And teeing off on this next hole. Wind could be an issue on this one. And, well, I guess we're about to find out. And I think he will like that from 130 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here and heading for the green.
Wow.
And this one's for birdie.
Did not expect that.
And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And moving on to the 6th here. And I think he'll like that. And about 250 from the pin. And I don't think this one's going to pan out.
Left? What?
Now let's see what happens here from the beach.
That just doesn't make sense again.
Very nice shot out of the bunker, and I'm thinking birdie is very possible here. Ooh, and it just misses. And this one's for par.
That's a joke, that. How did that go in the bunker? That's robbery. That's robbery. That's just game broke.
It looks like he moved down in the rankings after that hole.
I know, I went miles right.
Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store.
Yeah, I'm fucking mad, though. Jesus.
I'm going with the 7 iron on this one. All right, he's on the green now. And about 7 feet to go here. Ooh, unfortunate. And this for the par.
Never? Impossible?
And sitting at 2 under for the day. And now setting up for the par 4.
Oh, you're gonna rob me again. We're gonna swing the left and it's gonna fucking go all the way to the right again or something.
And this drive's just smoking, folks.
Right, well that went more right and it's basically gonna stay. What the fuck is this game on?
Wow, and just a huge drive here on this par 4. Now they're putting.
What you want?
And the eagle will drop. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, and on to the 9th.
That shouldn't go anything either. Yeah, fucking knew it. Dickhead.
And now back into the fair.
Don't do that again, please.
Here's a 9 iron.
Died again.
And I think you'll like that.
It's a pitch.
And this one's for birdie.
That is a pitch. What? Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. That's no consistency whatsoever. Wow.
And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that one, he's fallen in the standings.
still can't believe.
And let's see what the 10th has in store.
I just cannot believe that at all. Oh god. Well done. Where the fuck is that just come from?
And he will like that. About 160 yards to the pin here.
Well, it's definitely got something to do with them arrows, Mark. 1,000,000%. If that would have gone right in the bunker otherwise.
Going with the 8-iron. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. Yeah, not the greatest luck on that approach shot.
You know what I mean?
And I am pretty sure the wind had something to do with that.
What the fuck, man? It's fucking strange again.
And setting up 13 feet from the cup here.
Well, that's a bogey.
And that one will drop for par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. And going with the 9-iron. This one's heading for the green. Okay, and he's on the green now. This putt's right around a 9-footer. For the birdie. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4.
I would have to go right, wouldn't I?
And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway, though.
Fucking hell. Right in. A massive heavy rough. Perfect. Cross backswing, and I go like
This putt's for birdie.
Past. Wow. Too weak.
And about 7 feet to go here. And that one will drop.
No.
And after that one, 5 under for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And a promising looking shot here.
Never
Okay, and from 125 yards out.
Ever go straight at the end.
This one's looking pretty good. And this putt's for birdie.
Yeah. Oh man.
And for the par. And that hole has led to him falling down on the leaderboard here. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about 210 to the pin from here. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. And I'm sure he won't get too down on himself. He's been pretty good at hitting the greens in regulation today.
I played it too long now.
And about 29 feet to the cup.
Hope there's not another round of this. Why aren't you turning, man? Why?
This putt's looking to be about 2 feet.
Fuck off.
And unfortunately, he will go down in the standings after that one. And next up is a par 4, folks. I think he'll like that. From here, about 105 yards. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. Not enough club on that one.
Fucking scumbag.
And tapping in for par. And after that one, 5 under par for the day. And now teeing off on par 5.
Absolutely appalling this.
And he's probably going to like that. And about 215 yards out from here.
Yeah, of course not.
And missing the approach on that one. And just not enough club on that one. About 15 feet to the cup from here.
Shouldn't go there, shouldn't go further.
And just missing the birdie there. Unfortunate, unfortunate. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day. And now setting up on this par 3. Looks like a 7 iron. And with that, he's on the green. And this putt's for birdie. And a decent little putt there. And sitting at 6 under for the day after that hole. And moving on to the 18th hole.
What the fucking hell? I just happened. Ah, don't tell me this pad's fucked up. Don't tell me that.
And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. Okay, and from 150 yards out. Going with the 9 iron here.
It's fucking terrible.
And this next putt is for a final round score of 65.
Why is that? Oh, Get fucked. Get fucked.
And they'll tap it in and end the round with a par.
So my handicap hasn't budged. Hasn't budged at all. Really interesting. Yeah, look at that mark. That's us, mate. New Society, Ultras, CGC. I'm going to join them right now. Eric Shields Golf Club. Oh yeah, he's 809 holes. Oh, fucking less than 20 handicap.